Orlando Magic, Orlando Magic, Orlando Magic. Whoa, 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 whoa. The Magic lose. Here recap Atlanta Hawks, Orlando Magic. My first of 3 NBA recaps for tonight. I'm also going to do the Warriors game and Clippers Thunder in a little bit. But yeah, man, these are really I thought 2 teams could be sleeper teams in the Eastern Conference. Both these teams really off to a slow start, so really big game for whoever won this. And the Hawks get the win tonight, 127-112. Obviously, they don't have Trae Young for a few weeks with that injury. And they dominate Orlando, win 127-112. I thought Orlando could be a sleeper team in this Eastern Conference, man, but now they're 3-5 so far in the season. I know it's early in the season, a lot of season left, obviously, but they finished their road trip 2-3, and a frustrating end after the team felt some optimism. Orlando must be asking themselves a lot of questions again, and the Hawks have already beat them now, twice? But, gotta give a good credit to the Atlanta Hawks with a really good performance. This game was almost 3 hours because I felt like there was 100 free throws. But Orlando just lost by 15, though, to the Hawks without Trae Young. They're 3-5 in the season, a bottom 10 offensive team. But impressive performance by the Hawks, though. Defense was really strong, made life hell for Orlando most of the night. Great ball movement on the offensive end, an efficient night from their starting 5 as well. 3-5 in the season, a bottom 10 offensive team right now. And the schedule doesn't get much easier. So, the Hawks weren't perfect in the fourth, but a really good win for them. And they get the 127-112 victory. Dominated, really, the first half. Second half was kind of even between both these teams, but really a dominant first half led to this victory. But, man, they got Desmond Bane in the offseason, traded 5 first-round picks to get some shooting, to get some scoring. Well, he got ejected after committing a unusual flagrant foul. He was tossed after firing the ball at a Kongwu. So, flagrant and technical fouls, which is insane. So, he got ejected for throwing the ball at him after throwing him to the ground. Yeah, not a good look for Desmond Bane, and just the way he's playing as well. Maybe he can still be good on this team, but they got to be able to figure it out, and he's got to be able to make shots. They traded 4 unprotected first-round picks, and so far this season, as a player for the Magic in that trade, 13 points, 41 from the field, 28 from 3. And acting immature, getting himself ejected from the game. Wasted draft picks and solid players on Desmond Bane. I used to think, he was an underrated player for the Grizzlies. What I'm seeing with the Magic so far is he's getting fucking exposed. Fun little reminder, they get 5 first-round picks, and people thought they won that fucking trade. I know it's early, but you'll never convince me that someone whose only accolade is making a all-rookie second team is worth that much. And how was the Desmond Bane thing not a flagrant 2? The correct result is he's out of the game, but how is that only a flagrant 1? They gave up so much for this version of Desmond Bane, and he's looking like shit. Somebody's bad eye, shit. Somebody's bad eye, shit. It's Desmond Bane. So yeah, he's been terrible these first 3 games as a member of the Orlando Tragic. Franz Wagner, 18 points, 6 rebounds for Franz Wagner. There's times where he looks good, but then there's other times where he just, I don't know, man. There's times where he looks good, and sometimes he looks awful. It's like he drives to the paint and tries to make an awkward bailout pass at times, and it leads to consecutive turnovers. He's just average. Paolo Banchero, 22 points, 8 assists, 11 rebounds for Paolo Banchero. So inconsistent, man. He's got a team high 5 double-double so far this season for him, so that's the only positive. but I don't know if he can be the number one option on this team. On this team, man. Like I guess he's the number one option, but just standing in the corner every other possession. He only went 6 for 16 as well. He's had decent starts to the season, but nothing spectacular. Wendell Carter, 11 points. Jalen Suggs, 12 points, 4 assists. I believe he's on, a minutes restriction. But I don't know why Jalen Suggs is their starting point guard, though. This dude should play football. De Silva, 20 points off the bench. 4 boards, 3 assists. He scored 20-plus points. His first 20-point game of the season. Really like what I've seen from him. He really should be the starter for this team. A starter on this team to me. Anthony Black, 7 points in 26 minutes. Goga Beyonce, 4 points. Penda, 4 points. Jet Howard, 3 points. Jonathan Isaac, 2 points. Tyus Jones, 0 points. Jace Richardson, 0 points. And the Orlando Magic dropped to 3-5. The Hawks improved to 4-4. Dyson Daniels, 18 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds, 8 for 9 from the field. He's been really good these last 3 games. 8 for 13, 8 for 12, and 8 for 9. He's been kind of struggling to start these first few games shooting, and now he started to get together these last 3 games. Nikhil Alexander, 20 points. Really good game from him tonight after he's kind of been not really too great since he's been in Atlanta Hawk, but a great game tonight with 20 points. Zachary Ricochet, 21 points from Ricochet. I thought he played a really solid game. 7 to 14 from the field. The number 1 overall draft pick from last year. But Dyson finding his offensive game and being aggressive and knocking down shots. Ricochet being aggressive and knocking down shots. You'll see if you can find consistency with it. Jalen Johnson, 17 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds. Porzingis, 15 points. Luke Kennard, 6 points. Okongwu, 14 points, 7 rebounds. Craig C. I'm not a part of the nerd community. Oh god. Gway. Not a part of the nerd community. Gway, 5 points. And Wallace, 4 points. Quarter by quarter, the Orlando Tragic had 23 in the first quarter, 24 in the second quarter, 30 in the third quarter, 35 in the fourth quarter. They found it in the second half, but not in the first half. The Hawks, they improved to 4-4. They had 32 in the first quarter, 32 in the second quarter, 34 in the fourth quarter, and 29 in the fourth quarter. So a really good offensive game overall by Atlanta. They shot 55 from the field, 43 from 3, made 13 their 33-pointers, 81 from the line. There were so many free throws, dude. Like 70 free throws. I don't want to see all that shit. 34 boards, 6 offensive, 28 defensive, 23 assists, 6 blocks, 11 steals, 18 turnovers, 46 points in the paint, 24 fouls for the Orlando Magic. 43 from the field, 32 from 3, 11 of their 34 3-point attempts were good. 87 from the line, 41 boards, 14 offensive, 27 defensive, 26 assists, 1 block, 9 steals, 17 turnovers, 46 in the paint, 30 fouls. So yeah, a good win for the Hawks at home. Both these teams kind of been disappointing so far. The first about 8 games, they're their first about 8 games in the NBA season. So a huge game for either one of these teams, and the Hawks end up prevailing. So yeah, I just don't know what to think about the Orlando Magic, man. I know it's early in the season. I really do. But at some point, your offense has to get going, man. And the Hawks are casually, though, 3-1 without Trae Young. He played like 7 minutes in one of those games, and we're -1 with him on the floor and 1 by 5. Competition has been great. And I'm not claiming they're better without him, but they function like a team more so, it seems. But them and I don't know who else are fighting to be the worst hyped up teams with worst records so far. Not good, man. But remember that trade, man. They traded KCP, Cole Anthony, and those 4 or 5 picks. So Adding one shooter doesn't magically change an offense. And now he can't even shoot, so... Yeah, but that's all to say here, man. Leave a like and subscribe for more. Check them out. Peace.